What's up, YouTube? This is Buckshot33, aka Boston Chris, and I am doing a video entry into Amazing Murfinator's contest. Sorry to be late on getting involved with this. I've known about it for a while. I've had a lot of things going on right now that I wasn't able to get on to really make a video for this, just because wanted to show off a bunch of my books that I got signed. That's the contest, and so I have a bunch that I'd like to show right now. So let me just, without further ado, just break into them and just talk about a bunch of books. The cool part about some of these books is that I got some of these signed at Boston Comic Con this year, and Amazing Murfinator is actually with me when I did get a few of these signed. So definitely just a fun time, and it's really fun to just show off these books. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get right into it. So first we have the Spider-Man #1. This is the homage to Spider-Man #1, and signed by Nick Bradshaw. That was from this year's Boston Comic Con. That's definitely a book I want to get slabbed. It's just a really beautiful, nice cover, and definitely a fan of that. Next up, we have a signature by Nick Dragotta, and I like his signature just because he did kind of a little sketch on there. Another one I got from Boston Comic Con this year. Next up, this is one I've had for a while, actually. I got this about 3 years ago. This is signed by Jimmy Palmiotti and, actually no, 2 years ago, 2014, there we go. Jimmy Palmiotti and Tim Bradstreet. They both worked on this series, the Welcome Back Frank series. So both of them are really, really cool guys. Jimmy's gone on to do some great things with his wife, Amanda, with Harley Quinn and Starfire and just Suicide Squad and all this different stuff that they've hopped in on and everything. So really cool to meet them. Here we have one from 3 years ago. This is Batman Superman #6, and it's signed by Ed McGuinness and Dexter Vines. Ed McGuinness actually is from up around this area locally. He lives up in Maine. So he's only 2 states up, and he hasn't come back for a little bit, but really, really cool guy. I have a sketchbook of his somewhere. It's at my mother's house, I think, but either way, we have another one from that time, too, as well. #5. And I have some other ones. I really do like #6. I really love that Lex Luthor cover where he's flying up. This is one I got, I want to say, last year. This is Andy Kubert. Oh, sorry, not Andy, Adam Kubert. Really, really, I really love this cover. It's, he's got a lot of really nice ones, but I like how this one, and he had a gold pen, so it really stands out. Next up, this is from last year as well. This is a signature by Todd Knock. Really, really cool guy. If you follow him on Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is, mostly Facebook, he's always doing stuff at cons. He's always interacting with the fans. He dresses up. Really, really awesome guy to be hanging out with. Just a really cool guy to talk to and stuff like that. Next up, we have Countdown #36. This is signed by Jimmy Palmiotti again, and also Jim Calafiore. Really cool cover. I like this one a lot. Definitely happy to have multiple signatures on these books when I can get them. Next up we have, and if I ever get the chance to meet Mark Millar, I got a whole bunch of stuff for him to sign, but we have the Marvel Knights Spider-Man, and signed by Frank Cho. And, really cool cover, really awesome art. And like I said, Mark Millar also did it, so it's really cool. Next up we have, and this I got last year, this is Harley Quinn and Power Girl #1, signed by Jimmy Palmiotti, Amanda Connor, and Stefan Rue, I think you say his name. So cool to have that. Then I picked up this is also last year, Secret Wars Amanda Connor variant. Really nice cover. I like having that as well. This is from, I want to say, either 2 years ago, maybe 1 year ago, I'm not sure, but this is Legion of Superheroes #1, signed by Mark Waid. He was a writer on this book. Next up we have another Amanda and Jimmy cover, so you can see that both their signatures right there. And at some point I think I want to send this off to get commissioned. They come usually annually, so I may have a chance to get them to do it 1 year or another, so we'll see what happens. Then we have, yet again another one that red tool cover as well. And then following that, we have Phil Jimenez signed this one here, DC Rebirth #1. And then we have, actually this is a really cool one. Another got one that I got this year. This is Amanda Connor, Jimmy Palmiotti, and Bill Tucci, the guy who created She. And this is Tomo #1. And to be honest, it's either Tomo or Tomoe. I don't know how you pronounce it, but I was actually surprised that I had this, and I was looking up, you know, different books I have. Every con I go ahead and I look up, you know, who's coming and see what books I have that have been signed or that haven't been signed. And I saw this and I was like, wow, this is really old work. When I brought it up to them, they were just like, oh my god, it's a blast from the past. Like, this is so cool. So, you know, definitely cool. If you have someone's like really early on work, it's really cool to be able to, you know, show them something, and then, you know, they'll be like, oh wow, you know, have a nice little conversation about it. This is, I'm guessing again from 2014, another Tim Bradstreet and Jimmy Palmiotti, and another one. Really like this cover. Let's see, I have a whole bunch of books that I brought out for this. Basically, I went into my little short box that I have of my books, and I just picked up a whole bunch all at once. So I'm just going to show off just a few different people that I have. This one wasn't one that I actually got. This is actually was sent to me from a contest that I won from Simplified Comic Guy. Thank you, Vince. This is signed by Sean Chen. And I don't know who the other signature is, but signed by Sean Chen, did that cover. So, you know, that was awesome of him to get. Up, we have another one from Phil Jimenez. And sequel is #9. Got this done this year by Fred Hembeck. Really cool guy. And then we have another guest at Boston Comic Con this year. This is Arthur Adams. So, is you know, let's see, this is the first appearance of Longshot, if I'm not mistaken. So, really cool. Another Art Adams cover. And then third one. And then we have Stan Sakai. Signed a copy of Usagi Ojimbo. I like his signature. It has a little rabbit on there and everything. And then we have another one here. Really cool. Another guy that actually, Murph, you were with me for this one. So we went to over to their table to kind of hang out where Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder were. And we saw another legend, I mean, literal legend in the industry, just chilling. I mean, literally nobody in line for him, no one even, and it was like almost a crime when we saw it. I was like, Jesus, this guy is literally a legend. You know, Helper of Hallucina is a great character, and he's got nobody in line with him. Well, we went over, we got the book signed, and that was Eric Larson. Really cool picture. Love this cover. You know, definitely a huge fan of that. Next up, got a book signed here by Raphael Albuquerque. And then, as I said, like, we were standing in line for Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder. So I had him sign, you know, X-Force book. This is Greg Capullo right here. And we got another Capullo on this Spawn. And then I got, so we have Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo, and Raphael Albuquerque on this one. So, nice little team right there. That's a book I probably end up getting slabbed as well, just because I have, you know, 3 signatures on it. I'm not quite sure if you were here with me, Mark, for this one. I know what we want. We both went up and talked to them together. So this is Secret Six #1. That's Ken Lashley's signature. If you have the chance to meet Ken Lashley, super cool guy. You know, go meet him. Really, really awesome dude. Next we have Black Panther variant by Brian Stelfreeze. And then I'm going to finish this off with, I guess, one of my prize series, and I'm not going to go book for book with you, but this is Crisis on Infinite Earths. And now if you look and see, George Perez signed this a few years back. I had him do that. And then I have right under that, Marv Wolfman. So I have basically, you know, the writer and the artist on these. signed, you know, and it's like they signed all 12. So very happy for that. These may one day get slabbed. I think I'm gonna pick up another. I'll pick up another series of this, whether it be in a trade or whether it be just like the single issues. I think you can still get this for a pretty decent price. I mean, I won't be able to get it for the price I paid for it. I got the whole series back in, I think, 2004 for $12. So I mean, it's just like, that's, you know, just one of those back in the day things that, you know, I think everybody's going to pay a little bit more money for it right now. But, you know, just wanted to get these all signed up so I have them. And I guess I lied to everybody. Say, oh no, not quite. There we go. Where's Mav? Oh yeah, Mav's up in the corner. When I was talking about Mav about this, he was just like, yeah, he's like, you know, the great thing about him doing these beautiful covers and everything is that he has so much going on them. He goes, but in the event that somebody did want to get them signed, he doesn't have a lot of spaces to do it. So, and he's right. And he was saying that he didn't want to sign over the art because that kind of takes away from it. But, and I lied to you guys, I showed all 12, but I did it in a quick way, which is kind of good. Anyway, so that's my signed books that I'm going to show. I have a few more. You know, that I could show. I just don't. I didn't want to sit there and make this video like, you know, 20 minutes long, just showing off everything. But yeah, you know, I've just gotten a few different signatures over the years. You know, I will continue to go to cons. I will continue to get books signed. So this list of books that I have will just continue to grow. But I just want to go ahead and enter into the contest. I know I'm doing it late, and I know that the contest ends tomorrow. So if you haven't submitted anything to Amazing Murfinator for his contest, go ahead and get on that, man, because you got basically, if he ends it at midnight, you have about 5.5 hours left. So what are you waiting for? Go get it. And if you don't know Amazing Murfinator's channel, if you haven't subscribed to him, if you haven't checked out his videos, please subscribe. Please check out his stuff. This man has a great collection. He's an awesome guy. You know, definitely a cool guy that, you know, going forward and going to other cons, I'm going to definitely look to see if I can meet up with him and then just hang out, just because I had a great time hanging out with him, you know, this year at Boston Comic Con. So, with that, I just want to say congratulations, Murph, for growing your channel. For everybody who doesn't know Amazing Murfinator, please check him out. I'll put the link in my description so you can check out his channel. And with that, I'm just going to get going. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Thank you, Murph, for having the contest. And everybody, have a great night. This is Buckshot33, a.k.a. Boston Chris. I'm out.